and gentlemen, you are listening to Bob Savage.
CKLW, Motor City Rock.
Now the Big 8 with another one of the Motor City's top-selling albums. Houses of the Holy by Led Zeppelin. I'll give it to caller number 3 at 258-6666 in Windsor.
Some of y'all never.
CKLW with a winner every 30 minutes. Sometimes more. Congratulates another top 10 album winner. She's Jennifer Triplett of Detroit. And your chance to rip off one of the Motor City's best-selling albums can happen at any moment. So stand by that phone. 306 with Bob Savage and George Harrison. CKLW 309. George Harrison from Living in the Material World. Give me love. Give me peace on earth. And this portion of Music with Bob Savage is brought to you by Harry's Clothing. How many times have you asked who dresses big athletes? I'll bet they have to have their clothes tailor-made. Well, that's not so, because many have found Harry's Clothing fashion apparel for big and tall men. Harry's Clothing is now in Detroit on Southfield at 10 Mile Road, and they've been outfitting the extra big, extra tall man at Harry's King Size in Toledo for 25 years. And now they're in Detroit, as well as operating Harry's King Size stores in Cleveland Southgate Shopping Center, in the Lane Avenue Shopping Center in Columbus, and across from Cincinnati's Northgate Mall. You'll enjoy shopping at Harry's Clothing with spacious surroundings, everything designed to accommodate the big and tall man. That's Harry's Clothing. I'm talking about Southfield Road at 10 Mile, with a complete selection of fashion apparel for the big and tall man, just like you. Plenty of free parking, too, in front and back. And at Harry's Clothing, your Master Charge, Bank AmeriCard, and Shopper's Charge are always welcome. They're open Monday, Thursday, and Friday evenings till 9, too.
CKLW.
CKLW. I believe in you. You believe in me. Good. At least we got something in common. It's Johnny Taylor from Tailored in Silk, 315 with Bob Savage. In Detroit Heavyweights, you now have a store to call your very own. It's Harry's Clothing, the fashion apparel store for big and tall men, and they're on Southfield Road at the corner of 10 Mile. Now here you can shop in elegant surroundings without that cramped, closed-in feeling. You know what I mean? Extra wide aisles, extra large dressing rooms with space to move your body around in. Harry's Clothing offers complete selections in 78 different sizes, too. They got famous brand names, including Petrocelli, Eagle, Michael Stern and Palm Beach suits, Jamar and Hager slacks, Windbreaker, McGregor and Zero King outerwear, Onro, Eagle, Manhattan and Don Loper shirts, plus Johnston and Murphy, Bostonian, and Nunbush shoes, just to mention a few of the famous names you'll find at Harry's Clothing. There's a wide display of handsome accessories, from extra long ties to jewelry, pajamas, robes, and everything in between. Service includes well-trained salesmen and expert experienced tailoring. That's Harry's Clothing, not affiliated with any other store in Detroit, but they operate Harry's King Size in Toledo, Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. Antique dealers are coming from 17 states to exhibit and sell their oldies but goodies at the 8th Annual University Liggett Antique Show in Grosse Pointe. That's June 14th to the 16th. Motor City weather, partly cloudy and mild this morning, low 68. Hot and humid all day. High will be 91 with a chance of rain by tomorrow night. Cleveland 71, Toledo 74, and in the Motor City, it's currently 72.
CKLW.
The Big 8. First again. Gotcha! With a great album giveaway. And your chance to rip off a heavyweight man. I mean, out of sight. Trucking. Happens at any second. There's Daniel. CKLW. My headlines are keeping open for you. 258-6666 in Windsor. 298-8822 in Detroit. Call now. CKLW. With Bob Savage, turn one on for Oak Park for the headlines. Sally Gold for 1964. Eric Burden and the Annuals to the House of the Rising Sun.
There is.
CKLW. Bob Savage. I'm doing fine now. Thanks a lot for asking. It's 3:30 in Motown. CKLW. New York City, I'm doing fine now. With Bob Savage, 3:32 in the morning. Generation gap, high cost of living, mortgage payments, new car, rising tuition fees. Boy, I'll tell you, when you think of it, dads have really got a lot of hassles to deal with. And if one of your dad's big problems is finding smart clothing that fits, Why don't you help them solve it this Father's Day? And head for Harry's. Harry's Clothing, fashion apparel for big and tall men on Southfield and 10 Mile. Now here you'll find a store that offers gift ideas for extra tall, extra big, extra hard to fit dads at prices that won't cause you any problems. In Detroit, it's Harry's Clothing on Southfield at the corner of 10 Mile.
CKLW.
The Big 8 with another one of the Motor City's top-selling albums, Red Rose Speedway by Paul McCartney and Wings. And I'll give it to caller number 4, 298-8822.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Bob Savage.
CKLW.